are formally diagnosed.
So
yes.
Yeah, no, I'm not. This isn't about that. Trust me.
I've got
I
a super chat to read off because I'm a greedy bastard. So Buttons asks, I would like to be added to the call. Oh boy, we were getting along so well.
The answer is fucking no.
No.
Okay.
Buttons, you're running around telling people that I ended our friendship because of the fact that you're friends with Anthony again, when it's because you put a child in danger. You fucking moron.
So if I could finish reading this off, call due to what is said, and I want to say what I said. Thank you. I want to say what was said. Thank you. Okay. If you'd like to argue from the comments,
go ahead. Okay. Go ahead. Call me a liar, Buttons. I've got fucking screenshots for everything you've said about me. You dumbass.
All right. So I'm sorry that got a little derailed here. Okay. So I hope you don't mind me playing devil's advocate. I'm not saying that you're not formally diagnosed. I'm not going down that route. So please, I'm not that stupid. What I am going to say, though, is that you said earlier in the call that you wish people would come forward and talk to you about these things. But you have you have things like schizophrenia and these, this instability that is not being treated in any way. I mean, I personally had to kind of deal with that, and it blew up in my face.
No, yeah,
I mean,
and
don't you think people are a little scared to talk to you? Why do you think I'm for
mediated calls? When I have people there to keep me grounded, it's easier for me to stay stable. I mean, other than that previous outburst at Buttons,
No, don't get me wrong. I mean, people will start accusing me of shit in the comment section. I'd be a little pissed too. I'm not gonna lie there. I'm just saying, like I said, you have this expectation that people come forward to reach out to you and put this effort to tell you that they don't like you and all that stuff. But I mean, you're admitting that you're not stable without help, and
that's fair.
that could be reason enough for these people not to come out and reach you.
No, that's perfectly fine. I mean, if they're upset or intimidated by my mental health problems, I'm not going to hold that against them. I'm just going to hold them accountable for their choices, because my mental health is no excuse for someone to be a coward.
Hello, dead silence.
I will always hold people accountable for their shit, no matter what. I hold myself accountable. I mean, I've been a total cunt to a lot of people. I've been a cunt to Josh. I've been a cunt to you, Creepy, and I apologize for that. I've been a cunt to a lot of people because of the Toon drama, and I accept full responsibility for that.
I remember that thing that happened a while back, and I remember messaging you going yo, what the hell happened? And then I forget what the response was exactly, but it was something along the lines of I crave death. And that's what I just kind of told Josh, hey, dude, maybe we should back off from this one. No offense.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry for being a cunt.
Creepy was bragging. He's like, I talked Josh into that one, blew up in my face. I was like, yeah, it sucks when you hold responsibility to your friends and you give them bad advice and it goes in the toilet. Yeah, I can see where Creepy's coming from.
Yeah, but I mean, the whole thing with fucking Lily was a fucking nightmare.
Oh, absolutely. But nightmare. I'm not going to blame Lily for my bad choices.
No. I'm not
Lily
blaming...
unhealthy, absolutely. But
I'm not going to blame Lily Pete for what you said, but I will blame Lily Pete for what she did. And I mean, don't get me wrong, what you did was kind of fucked up, in my opinion. It was a bit of a betrayal of trust.
Turning what was ostensibly me seeking justice into a war against Josh.
Yeah,
I do genuinely feel used sometimes, and I've tried to talk to her about it, but I think it's better for us to just leave each other alone at this point, because the fallout between us.
Situation about a fucking dude touching kids and made it about Josh fucking Scorcher.
Let's be honest. When you accept help from certain people, there's certain things that you take on. Like, for example, in Leo's case, I have to be worried for maybe there'd be outbursts of anger occasionally. Occasionally, every so once in a blue moon, it happens.
But yeah, I mean, that whole thing, I'm sitting there going all right, I think we got a plan for how we can handle this. I presented it to you going yeah, she'll probably tell Lily. Lily will give us feedback. No, the next time I wake up, it's just a new video. I'm like, oh, fucking great.
Hold it. So here's Buttons again. You threw shade, so I have the right to stand up for myself. Buttons, you don't have a lot of money. Please keep it from now on.
Oof.
Mean that in a nice way. Yeah.
You know, Buttons, I do know that a lot of the reason that people have been hassling me lately is because you've been pressuring them to do it. So the more you yell because I'm calling you out on the shit, the more you prove my point that you're a petty child.
Like, okay, Buttons, let me give you some advice here, buddy, because I don't think she's going to stop giving money to FNGR unless I say this.
Please.
The more you yell in chat, because at this point, I don't think Anthony's going to let you into the call.
Yeah,
because it's not going to end well for anybody.
I've also directed Buttons. I was like, look, I think you did a really good job on the Sega System video. I was like, don't follow it up in public, and you did really good there. That's great. And you know what? And there's nothing really bad to look on now. And right now,
when you're screaming from the comment section, it makes you look like Skeletor.
Hey, man.
Skeletor.
Yes.
I demand to be left on the call.
Don't give
I demand
super
to
chats.
challenge somebody on shit they didn't fucking do.
I mean, hypothetically, let's say she's right. Like let's just
until I put
concede
the
that
call. No,
for the
please
sake of
stop sending me money. I will end this damn stream. Jeez.
We'll handle the rest of the rest
You
of
got
this in private. Just to
$30
spite
from
you.
someone,
I
FNGR.
don't
I'm
feel good
jealous.
about it. Come on. Jeez.
Good job. What an adventure capitalist.
Screw you, Creepy.
Fucking Scrooge McDuck over here.
I've bailed Creepy out financially before in the past. Jesus.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right,
I'm-
Anthony. Now you are a true 100% capitalist. You have taken money from a disabled person.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Indeed.
But let's say the Buttons is right, and I did end our friendship over them becoming friends with you. Then why am I still friends with Leo?
That's an excellently good point.
Yeah.
Why am I still friends with Leo? Why am I acquaintances with people like, I don't know, Jace? Why have I had polite conversation with Sheldon? It's not about
Leo's
Anthony.
kind of a
It's about
dick,
you being
you know,
a backstabbing bitch.
It's like I said, Buttons. There's a time and place, and
Okay,
right now
I gotta
probably
keep
isn't the
reading.
best.
I'm pissed. No, you put me in. I'm not gonna yell. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave if I put Buttons in. Nope.
Go ahead
Go
and put
for it.
Buttons in. I'll tear her to fucking pieces. I'll make her cry. I'll make them cry.
All right, fine.
All right, chat. Type blood for the
feel
blood
like this
god.
is
Blood for the blood
abuse.
god.
If we get 20 blood for blood gods, I'll consent to Buttons being in the call.
I'm just putting it-
But I do want to say I do appreciate you being a sport about this patchwork. You know, I mean, it's not
if people
easy.
are going to criticize me, it's better to face those criticisms head on than like.
No.
sit down
I mean that's certainly true, and that is a lesson some people I know need to learn. I just appreciate you being like,
Was that
you
directed
know,
at me?
reasonable and nice about it, because like. I'm not gonna lie. Based on our last interaction, I was like expecting some sort of Lily Pete bullshit. You know, like.
Well,
fuck.
that's the thing. After my friendship with Lily ended, I had to take a long period of self-reflection and figure myself out. And like, as angry as I get at some people in this community, I can't let that control me forever. I'm not gonna deny my feelings, but I'm not gonna let them rule over me anymore.
Okay. I do have to admit, before we came in the call, me and Creepy were talking to Lightning Bliss and getting along really chill, and I was like, I don't want to go to this stream and get yelled at. Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah?
we got 20 blood for the blood gods and then some.
Okay.
Fun.
I already put
Okay.
them in.
Wait, what do we get?
They're in. Did they come
Oh
in the call?
god damn it!
Blood.
Indeed.
So what do you gotta say, huh? You gonna speak up, or are you just gonna lay there like a coward?
Oh, excuse me. I was waiting for you all to stop talking and be polite.
I'm getting ice cream.
Okay, so in an attempt to keep some civility here, because I guess we're doing this now. Fuck you,
No,
chat.
they were the one that decided to throw shade in the stream, and
Let's
Yeah,
just-
because you kept lying about me in the goddamn comments.
what was I saying? That was such a
You called
lie?
me a liar. You called me a piece of shit.
I didn't.
You
literally-
were egging me on in the chat, trying to get some fucking attention, and now you're gonna act like your little Mig's
because
innocent.
you were the one that said it. You were the one that first said it. I was just responding to what you said.
No, I said that I apologize to Anthony for you falsely accusing him of rape.
Oh, I never fucking said that. I never fucking said that.
Yes, you did, and Vita and I both have proof that you said that he might have given you STDs and he might have gotten you pregnant. Might have. That's an accusation.
Yeah, that's not what I fucking said. That's not what I fucking said. What I fucking said is my friend asked me one day, with certain situations, if a certain type of position happened, I'm not going to get into the details, and I said my friends had me get a pregnancy test just in case, and I didn't know. That's why I didn't bring it public, because I said I don't know what happened.
Can you corroborate this?
I don't know what happened. That is what I said.
I can corroborate only so much as Buttons claimed that they think that maybe Anthony did something in their sleep. I haven't gone through every single one of the records yet.
I don't know if it happened. That's why I didn't make it public. I said I didn't know. It's not an accusation if I said I didn't know if it happened.
The police said it was an accusation.
Yeah. Oof. The police said it was an accusation.
Because I told you, when the police came to my house, they asked, did anything sexual happen? And I said, yes. They said, did he do anything? I said, I don't know.
Creepy
but they went with it.
Talk to the police for me.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I didn't tell them that you definitely did. That's why I never made it public that you did, because I didn't know. And now that after talking to you and, working shit out, I've said sorry and I made a mistake. But that's not a lie.
You also, went on a tirade trying to ruin FNGR's reputation with accusations of sexual assault and sexual manipulation.
Yeah, and he and I fucking fixed it.
Yeah, but it was still horse shit that I believed. I believed you. And it made me look like an ass.
I believed you too.
So I'm not gonna lie here. There is something to be said about maturity and all that shit when you get police involved and all that stuff. When you call the police and
I got them involved because he released a private photo of me without my permission. That's why they got involved. Yes, they did. Yes, that is literally.
Okay. Hold on here. If that is why you called the police, you're probably the reason why we're having trouble getting these pedophiles arrested, because you're wasting their resources with a picture. Are you kidding me? Are you stupid?
It was a dog licking your face.
I didn't like my photo being out because of my body image issues.
So you called the police? Are you dumb?
It was a public photo you posted online. That makes it public property.
No, it wasn't. I never posted that photo. He had it.
It doesn't. Look, it doesn't matter if it was. Okay, maybe it does in one way or another that it was or was not public. You wasted police time and resources because somebody posted a photograph of you.
Can I ask you a question? Where was the photograph posted? Mines?
Yep.
What's that?
It's an alternative. It's like an alternative Facebook. I had a feeling that they wouldn't be able to flag the picture, so I put it up on Mines.
Okay. I was gonna suggest flagging the picture probably would have been a better idea.
I went the extra mile. I was like, I'm putting this up and going to bed.
And again, Anthony and I worked shit out in private.
I mean, after doing it in public.
I tried to work shit out in private with you.
Really? Because you yelled at me for not getting off the internet.
You started yelling when I told you to stop contacting Mintheart because we kicked you out of that group chat for a reason.
I wasn't going to stop contacting her because I wanted to support her because she was an abused child in a situation, and I knew how it felt to be in her situation. And I didn't just want to sit there.
But you are completely useless in those situations because you are an unstable individual with no access to resources that could have helped her. I was the one who gathered the contacts for local attorneys, for child protective services branches in the area, for places she could go if she had to run away. I was the one who got contacts for every single resource she needed. You didn't do jack shit but complain about Anthony in that group chat. That's all you did.
That was one time.
No, it was two. No, hold on. It was 2 times. One time after I warned you, and the second time within a span of 24 freaking hours, I get pulled into a call because you're having a panic attack because you picked a fight with Anthony and you were scared he was going to dox you or something. And you freaked out. I told you to go to bed. You threw a hissy fit. You got kicked out of the group. And then afterwards, I get pulled into another call at midnight with you and several other people trying their best to consider getting Mint Heart to stop being a pain in the butt on the internet by withholding GoFundMe money, making a threat that, number one, you could not back up, and two, was so morally base that it literally made me ill, despite how composed I was in that call. Throughout the entirety of the Mint Heart situation, Buttons, I was willing at the very beginning to give you the benefit of the doubt, and you dicked it up in less than 24 hours. I have met people missing limbs that have been able to walk a line better than you on that.
And that is why I ended our friendship. Because you decided to put a child in danger because of your own fucking ego. It is not about your fucking friendship with Anthony. It is not about all the lies you told that got me in trouble. It is about the fact that you are a selfish, conceited child who is obsessed with their own ego and will do anything to feed it because you are afraid to admit that you are a flawed person.
I'm not afraid to admit it. I've admitted my flaws tons of times. Anthony knows I have a very low self-esteem. Then admit that you selfishly threatened to take GoFundMe money from Emily because of her behavior. I didn't even threaten. I suggested the idea that because everyone in the call talked for a literal hour about it. I'm not the only one who fucking said it, so don't treat me like I'm the sore thumb. Admit you were a part of it. I already did. No, you gussy walked around it.
That's a new word. Sounds like something.
That is a new word. I'm using it.
It's an Ohio word.
Oh.
I'm gonna take it. It's mine now.
From Michigan, damn it.
You sound too young to be using an old man word
Mom,
like that.
I'm let me just talk this out, okay?
Okay.
I was talking to my mom. And I'm not egotistic. I am not selfish, and I don't have an ego or anything. Like, literally, you don't know me at all if that's how you see me.
I knew you for over 7 months. I did everything I could to help you. I did everything I could to help you. I did research for hours trying to find affordable housing for you when you were facing losing your trailer. I spent so many nights staying up trying to comfort you because of panic attacks you got from dealing with Anthony and his friends. I sacrificed so much of my time and my life while I was dealing with so many other issues. Well, you were the one that cut me off. The rapid decay of my leg.
You were the one who cut me off, Patch.
Yeah,
you were the one that cut me off. Because you were acting like a shithead.
Buttons, do you think you're entitled to everybody's attention 100% of the time?
No, I'm not, but I have a right to defend myself.
Oh, yeah. You absolutely have a right to defend yourself, but Buttons, this is a consistent pattern of behavior for you.
I cut you out because you were putting people in danger and stressing me out when I had to focus on trying to save a 16-year-old molestation victim. I had work to do. I was taking on a task that I was not ready for. I had, at one point,
I didn't even do anything.
Emily myself.
I didn't even do anything for literally 24 hours. I didn't talk about Anthony for 24, maybe 48 hours, and then all of a sudden you fucking screamed because I gave her advice I didn't know if it didn't help or not.
Her when we told you not to.
I gotta read off.
Oh, I didn't.
Go ahead.
Weebus says you don't know me, ho.
You know, you're a piece of shit, FNGR.
I needed my $2, sir.
You're a real Andrew Carnegie, you know that?
You don't know who he was aiming that at. Weebus, you better send another $2 to clarify who you're talking about.
Oh, it's probably me.
Yeah, probably.
But
yeah, creepy.
I mean,
and I'm not gonna stop talking to. I wasn't gonna stop talking to Mint just because you told me so. Because guess what? You're not my fucking
the only
parent.
one who told you not to. Leah told you. Zeta told you.
Yeah, I told you to knock it off because you were doing more damage than you were helping. You know what? Let me go ahead and address that right now. Buttons, you tend to do more damage than you do help. When Fusion made that video about Editor, you went after Fusion, threatening him with people that you don't even know.
I know them.
No, Just a Robot has no idea. Just a Robot
really?
Because
I have really because I have private messages where he offered me a fucking voice acting position.
Go for it. Because right now, every time we've talked to Just a Robot, he has no clue who you are. Mom, and all the time you were talking to.
Give me a second. Let me message him real quick.
Oh, please don't bother Jar. He's a very busy man.
He's a busy man, but I love him.
He's a very complicated
Just
man.
Robot is a very talented man.
He has trolled me in call like 3-4 times.
And the point is just because you told me to stop. No, and the point is just because you told me to stop talking to a child I wanted to help in an abusive situation doesn't mean I'm going to because you're not my fucking parent. And
if I was your parent, Buttons, I would have done a better job raising you.
Hey, mind if I interject here real quick with something?
By all means.
All right, so I don't want to seem like a dick here, but Buttons, I mean, you've kind of self-admitted here to making a lot of bad decisions, and I'm not gonna fault you for making bad decisions because we're all only human. But when you lack the foresight to understand how to go through the proper channels to get a photo taken down because of your own insecurity, and like when you like just kind of lack the knowledge and background to really help someone with that situation in any meaningful manner, did you not like think that maybe it would be best to do research? It was
a law broken in my state.
It wasn't. No.
You're not a lawyer. I don't mean to be a dick about that.
Listen, you can look up the laws of Louisiana.
I did actually contact a law firm that they let me know if you did it once, you're probably going to be okay. I also talked to Kat. Told me I was going to be okay.
I'm not here to debate the validity of all that. I'm just saying, like, when you involve the police in a situation, you're involving the government, and that invites a lot more restriction than you may realize.
And I've admitted my mistakes. I've told this numerous times in the call. Anthony and I have worked this out in private.
Right,
just because you worked it out with him doesn't mean you worked it out with the rest of us.
When you're prone to making those kind of like mistakes there, right? Like admitted mistakes. You're prone to making these kinds of mistakes, and you're admitting that you don't have the knowledge, background, or foresight or wisdom to deal with these situations. But doing better doesn't necessarily undo damage or leave you prepared to deal with other people's damage. You know what I'm saying?
Buttons, do you understand that the things you did don't just affect you? They damaged my reputation too. I stood up for you for so long, and then to find out that, oh no, yeah, I was full of shit, and I'm not going to apologize to anyone I affected because of it. I'm just going to pretend like none of it happened. Do you know how that made me feel?
I wasn't full of shit. I actually believed the thought I was believing until I actually talked to FNGR and realized I made mistakes. That's not the same as lying.
That's the point. You never apologized for how your mistakes affected me or Leo or Vita. All of us are still dealing with the consequences.
Well, I'm not apologizing to Vita. I'm not apologizing to him because he's been trying to get me to put into a fucking mental hospital.
Because you belong there. Because you have severe mental illnesses, including multiple personalities, that need to be treated, and you are refusing to take care of yourself. You are an unstable individual.
Actually, they're pursuing that right now. Who left?
I hung up the call because she said that. End the stream right now, please.
Oh.
Don't you fucking kick me from this call.
Okay.
But if there's an issue, it might be better just to deal with it at a later date. You could take a later time.
Yeah, Buttons, you could take a walk. It's okay. We could talk later.
No. You do not say my personal shit on stream.
I didn't.
You do not fucking say that. No, I'm talking to Patchwork.
Oh, okay.
They didn't need to fucking know that.
Did I get kicked from the call, or did I just accidentally?
We both got kicked.
Please delete the stream. Please shut it off.
What?
Delete the stream. Take out that part.
What are you talking about?
Shut it off. She said multiple personality.
I mean, Step's already in the
Shut the stream off.
Everyone who already is going to talk about it, there's like 5 or 6 barrel people. It's not going to disappear. If you think that somebody doesn't have OBS opening and is recording at any given time, if I delete it, they're just going to rehost it on Fusion's channel.
Please delete. Please shut off the stream. I'm begging you right now.
Now leave the call.
No. I want you to shut off the stream and take that part out and then re-upload it. I don't want that being out there.
Okay, first things first. I'd be a complete bastard. Buttons, stop being a punko. That's for $2 from Weebus. Buttons, listen. They're probably recording the stream as we talk right now. If I took the stream down, it would be re-uploaded within minutes. You could ask freaking...
So I'm saying end the stream so we stop recording.
You can leave the call! You did this before! That the whole call was about freaking Patchwork Heart. It's in the title!
I'm done getting kicked from this.
Could you go for a walk buttons, please? Am I even kicked out of the call? I don't even know.
No, I kicked buttons.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Jesus.
That's a thing you could do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Fight fire with fire, motherfucker.
Stop. Can somebody stop kicking me from this call?
I'm not doing it. Jesus.
I know it's not you. Button, stop kicking people from the call because you want to have a temper tantrum because you made a fool of yourself.
I didn't say what she said.
Hey, Buttons.
I don't care.
You know,
have
if you would have no-sold it, nobody would have picked up on it.
I don't even know what's being talked about. I got kicked from the call out of freaking nowhere.
Yeah.
And then you're demanding that Anthony remove the stream?
Yeah.
Because it's my private information. I don't want people knowing.
Then get off the stream.
Yes.
That's not going to remove the information.
Removing the stream isn't going to remove the information. I guarantee you, someone like Hateful or Step has OBS open right now as we speak. Jesus. Buttons, I need you to leave the call. I'm going to put Steppius in the stream. I don't want to put.
Oh my God, we all can remove people from the call.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. God damn.
Anthony, can you please just kick Buttons out of the group completely?
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, I did it wrong.
Okay, so
I'm going to regret that.
I do regret bringing up Buttons as personal information in the call, but I'm going to be very upfront here. Everyone knows.
I'm just gonna say right now that I'm pretty sure everyone here is understanding. I mean, a lot of medical information oddly got talked about in this.
You know what I feel like right now? Chinese.
Man, I have some freaking enchiladas sitting here that I have not dug into yet.
Yeah.
I got to have Del Taco earlier today because after 2 p.m. they have a 3 tacos for $1.50 deal going on.
Oh, God,
every fucking Tuesday.
You people can eat Mexican food.
Okay, so to get back on the track, but without going into the medical stuff, I made a promise to the chat, Anthony. I was wondering if you'd be okay with me following up on.
Okay.
I told the chat that after the argument, which is clearly over at this point, that if they were to donate a $5 super chat and put something in with no vulgarity, I will read out the super chat in the Skeletor voice.
Okay.
Do it. Guys, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Remember, it's got to be a $5 donation, so let's see how this goes.